What's up, everyone? John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo here with an unboxing I'm really looking forward to. This is one of the newest, latest, and greatest contenders to the tablet crown. This is HP's own TouchPad running the newest version of WebOS 3.0. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dig in. So here is the box, pretty standard tablet affair. You got a picture of the device on the front, HP branding on the side. You will not see Palm mentioned anywhere on here at all. They have been completely swallowed up. Interestingly enough, though, you do have mention of Beats Audio.
Excuse me, are you John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo?
I am.
Is that the new iPad?
It's like an iPad.
Okay, thanks, man. I love your show.
All right, so let's go ahead and open the box up. Almost feels vacuum sealed in there. All right, slide all that business off to the side. Here is the HP TouchPad. First time I've actually held one of these at the HP event up in San Francisco. They wouldn't let us touch it. So we'll go ahead and push that off to the side. See what else we're gonna get in the box. Now comes the fun part. HP is certainly hoping so. We're gonna get books. HP TouchPad, getting started, legal stuff, all that business no one's ever gonna read. Let's go ahead and see what else we got. I'll destroy this box.
Wait, I'm sorry, is John Q here too?
We're gonna have
that guy's awesome.
We do love some John Q. So you're gonna have your wall charger with the USB port, and then the micro USB port for charging, which it uses. Awesome, great. Not while you're here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the touchpad. So here is the HP touchpad, and I know you guys absolutely love when I leave the plastic on in my unboxings. So we're gonna go ahead and just leave the plastic on here, taunting you. So let's go ahead and run through the specs of this guy. Just kidding. So this is probably the only time we're ever gonna see this without fingerprints. And pull all that stuff off. If you guys have been following my videos for a while, you know I'm actually a big fan of WebOS. I really liked the original Pre when it first came out, and I was a big fan of the Pre 2 and the Pre Plum, Pre Plus, and I even liked the Pixie. The Veer, a little sketchy on. All right, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at a 9.7 inch, and of course it's always measured diagonal screen with a resolution of 768 by 1024. It is running WebOS 3.0, the newest version of WebOS. I'll go ahead and power this on while I'm talking, using the power button there in the upper right-hand corner.
That Noah guy said he liked the Pixie. I don't think that guy knows what he's talking about.
So we'll let this power on. Hopefully you guys can see the screen. It's being powered by one of the newest Qualcomm-built Snapdragon processors, clocking in at 1.2 gigahertz, and that is dual core. The only camera on this guy lives on the front. That is a 1.3 megapixel shooter, which doesn't take pictures. It's only used for video calling. From what I understand, there is not a picture photo taking application on here. Kind of fun, I guess. It's got 802.11b, G, and N. It's weighing in at 26.1 ounces or 740 grams. The iPad 2, for comparison, is 601 grams. So this guy's a bit heavier. It's going to be juiced up by a 6,300 milliamp hour battery. From a pricing standpoint, you're looking at $499 for the 16 gig model or $599 for the 32 gig model. And you're also going to have some other ways to give HP your money. You've got something like this. We've got the Touchstone wireless charging dock, which is kind of neat. If you guys aren't familiar with how the Touchstone technology works, essentially it's wireless charging. So this has, I'll go ahead and dig in here. This thing plugs into the wall, and your touchpad just sits on it and charges. Kind of neat. And if you like your charging wirelessly, you can pick up one of those for 80 bucks. There's a Bluetooth keyboard.
Wait, is that an Apple Magic Trackpad?
It is not. There's a Bluetooth keyboard for 60 bucks. And a few other accessories you can get with your shiny new tablet toy. So let's take a look at what the touchpad's going to do, and it's still booting up. One knock I had on WebOS, even when I first used it, was the boot up time is really long. So first boot up time here, we're already looking at a few minutes. So on the top of the device, you're going to have a 3.5 millimeter headset jack. Looks like it's doing something. There you go, picking languages. You've got your power and lock button in the upper right-hand side. On the left, you've got two speaker grills, actually. So one up top, one down below, which is where all that Beats audio goodness is going to come from. On the bottom of the device, there is your micro USB charging port. And on the right, you've got a volume rocker up and down. On the front, there's where the camera button lives. And we have a physical home button here on the touchpad, interestingly enough. So we'll go ahead and do a quick setup if you guys can see this. Doing an outdoors unboxing. I'm in the US. and confirm English, and we'll let it do some setup. So of course, stay tuned to TechnoBuffalo for all of our touchpad coverage. We'll be showing all the new features and showing tours of WebOS and how video calling works and everything else touchpad and multitasking related. I am John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Is there anything that you want to see from the touchpad or WebOS 3.0 in particular, be sure to let us know in the comments. And of course, we'll be doing comparisons with all of the latest tablets.
I think that's Mike coming from out in the woods over there.
Before I run away from you guys, let me do a real quick size comparison with some of the other tablets on the market that you might be considering. Here is the BlackBerry Playbook, which looks downright tiny. Go ahead and see the thickness of these two. And let's bring in a tablet that you guys might know and either love or love to hate, the iPad 2. You can go ahead and see from the thickness standpoint there. The touchpad is definitely a little bit on the chubbier side.
Chubby.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the unboxing. John Rettinger from TechnoBuffalo, and I'll see you in the next one.